Okay, hello. All right, this is a video on typecasting. So that is temporarily changing a variable's type for different purposes. In this video, we're just going to talk about changing an int to a double temporarily. So there's other typecasting we'll do later in the year. But we'll start off with an example. This is a program that's designed, so I can run it and show you, but it's designed to prompt the user for a numerator of a fraction, so like a 2, and then the denominator, so 3, and then it gives the fraction, and then it gives the decimal equivalent. And you can see right now, for some reason, this decimal equivalent is not coming out how we would like. So fractions, the numerator and denominator, are usually integers. So in this program, we want to read them in as integers and store them as integers so that we don't show decimal values. But that presents a problem when I go to do the math to figure out what the decimal value is. I'm going to divide them, and since they're both integers, I'm going to end up truncating any decimal value. So what we can do is called cast. So I can temporarily cast one of these variables as a double. So now I have an integer divided by a double. So let's see if this fixes our problem. 2, 3. And there you can see I have a better decimal representation of the fraction. So I have my 2 decimal places here. So one thing to know, so I could have chosen to cast the numerator here. If I compile and run again, 2 divided by 3, I'm still getting the correct decimal value. But what you can't do is cast this whole thing. So we're going to talk about order of operations here pretty quickly. But here, this is going to occur first, and these are still integers. So here, I'm not going to get my desired result. So you want to be careful where you put your casting. So you can see I'm back to that 0. It didn't do me any good to cast here. So the idea is that you cast one of the operands that's an integer rather than the whole answer. So either one will do. So just to show the order of operations, casting happens as soon as parentheses are done. So in our example, this gets cast. That's actually the very first thing to happen. And then it's going to do the division. So then we'll go to multiplication, division, and then any other math operation that's present. So one thing to keep in mind is that this variable is still an integer, and what's stored in it is still an integer value, and so it's not changed it. It's just for this one line, we're going to temporarily change that to a double, and then as soon as I get here, it's back to an integer. There are a couple examples in the slides that we can look at. So here we have a double that's x, it's 3.9. If we were to print, and here we're casting this double as an int. So in my example, I cast an int as a double. So notice where the parentheses are, but this is not declaring a variable, right? It's not the same as this, so sometimes that's a little confusing, just the syntax of it. So here we're going to see the double variable gets cast as an int temporarily, and so that's where you see the integer value 3 printed out, but the variable itself is unchanged on the next line. So the 3.9 is still there, it's just we temporarily wanted this 3 for some reason. For this one, this is the double to int example, so we have 9.2, and it's a double value, and here if we were to multiply the 9.2 times 2, we'd get 18.4. But by casting this to an integer, then when I multiply, I'm going to get an integer answer rather than a double. So here as well, just showing you that the 9.2 is unchanged. So on this slide, int casted as a double, it gives me a decimal, it's unchanged. So all of these examples are talking a lot about what I was just showing you in the code, where depending on where you put the casting, you will get the desired result. And so this is the one that doesn't look good, right? If we wanted to keep the decimal value, this is not the way to cast. So if I want to keep the value, one of these. So that's about it for typecasting. Again, this is just int and double. You can typecast other types of variables, but we'll see that much later.